It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
We have another day of work and play to bring you more zany entertainment. What new confoundment shall be brought today? What now about a brand new improvement? Today Paulo sets this show up for you, but in style of the poet here. A send-up of all Shakespeare's wily ways, making his time with us all the more dear. Iambic pentameter sure is hard, like peeling from a corn cob its husketh. Sweet Jaws' teeth, this is getting old. I'm pretty sure this poem doth sucketh. Now, without further ado, or gilding the lily, here's your DM Dilly Dilly. Okay, glad that's over. Greetings, adventurers. 'Tis I, Paulo Garbanzo, your dungeon master for Feywild 2, the UnPANsing. This is episode 4, and we have had, last week was kind of adventure interruptus. I don't know. I don't know, but we recovered somehow. Shakespeare gave everyone an extra level, and even after I leveled everyone up, he gave them another level. But hey, we don't fight in front of the kids, so we're just gonna let that stand. Yeah, boom, double up. We are traipsing our way through the Neverland Islands using the source book from Judas and Magnolia. It's called Pan, His Majesty in Yellow, an awesome book that you can use for your own adventures at home. We will be giving a couple of them away on our Patreon, but you can get yours right now if you just can't wait by following the link. Oh, look, right there. It'll also be in the comments. For anyone new out there, this is Nat 21 Adventures, our off-the-wall Dungeons & Dragons game with performers from around the Renaissance Fair circuit. A game where you can affect the action with your channel points, but you can have even more influence and sway over the game by joining our Patreon. Game effects for tonight include find a mundane object. You can help the party out by placing a non-magical item somewhere near the party. Just handy. Oops, I broke it. Also is hilarious. A mundane non-magical item breaks. So the saints giveth and the saints taketh away. Advantage and disadvantage are on. You can give this to anyone, including the Dungeon Master. I'm right here. I've been here the whole time. Patreon Saints have a number of extra powers that they can and only they can throw down. Being able to give a plus or minus 5, advantage, disadvantage, also auto hits, auto misses, auto crits. Other than that, the only other rule here is thus. While you can affect the game in so many profound ways, you can befuddle the players and the Dungeon Master. An actual roll of a 1 or a 21, which of course we have, you cannot be changed. They are sacred unto the gods. So, without further ado, roll that Nat 21 footage.
Oh,
Almost.
I'm the great.
Oh, yes. We've got
Hello,
all
it's
sorts
Shakespeare.
going on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So here's the thing. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. All right. I'm gonna cast it on that ramen man, the one who came in, the one who had more hair than our previous ramen man. All right. Let me see. You tried to ram in no time, but sadly it was bad. I'm not paying you a dime.
Oh, well done, well done, well done.
Yeah. That's why it says great. Oh well. Oh,
I don't think you can. You have to stay where you are in the square you're in until you do a.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, then let me go back up there, and you go over there.
So I was just going to say, I was going to say a thing about a bit of thing. Hold on. I think I've got this. Oh, look.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that was my ukulele. All right, so I'm going to say a thing about one of the sexiest party members I've ever seen, and that would be, oh, I don't know, I'm great, you're great, we're all great, but right now it's me.
Yeah.
I'm the sexy one tonight because I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest you ever saw.
All right, I suppose it's my turn now. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little boy who likes berries and cream, berries and cream, berries and cream. That's all right. I'm sorry.
I think.
As gets countryman, that's all I got right now. So Varman, your turn.
I mean, I already did something
I think
the
we
second
should
I
do
got in. I think
Shakespeare.
my connection is just that bad. Is I did, hello, I'm Shakespeare, but if we're doing Gift the Great, he's like, listen, I'm talking about my good friend, the barman here. You know, the barman, he's strong. He's a fighter, and you know, he's a destroyer. You know what I mean? He's a destroyer. Right?
That's true. All right.
What to say
Gift.
that, barman?
Gift. Let's see how good you can do you.
Right, well, listen, first of all, I feel loved. I feel
Oh,
loved.
right. That's good.
Yeah. I'm great. You're great. You know what Gift says.
We're great.
Yes. Absolutely, yeah.
And when we all do it, we just sound like the vultures in the Jungle Book, which I know
We
is a
kind of
parody on a
do.
parody, but it's just the
We're your
old
friend.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I love
we're
that.
your friends.
Feel the bitter.
You see my lovely pantaloons? Look at these. They're so lovely. Look at these lovely pantaloons. All
So
the way.
I just want to point out we have everyone back tonight. We have Mab Just Mab playing Nobody, the Changeling Otter Pilser. We have Alex Stompley playing Pax the Goblin Warlock. Of course, we have the Shakespeare, the Metatron. We have Soft Autumn Ingenue as Gift the Great. And currently driving through a tunnel in a train, we have Jack Lepiars as Vars.
We're not even
the
going through the
Destroyer.
tunnel. We're just still going through Florida. That's the problem.
Yes. Your visage to me is, I don't know if everybody else his
Oh yeah,
frame is frozen. Yeah.
frozen
Yeah.
solid. But we
But,
could hear
Yeah.
you.
So
But we
I
can
didn't.
hear you.
All right, as
I
long as you
didn't
can
know
hear me,
Ron
we'll take
DeSantis.
it.
I didn't know that Ron DeSantis had the power to not only take on Disney but also infrastructure. So, well done, Ron. Well done.
We literally,
Is that getting us
I logged in.
demonetized? So
I
Now,
logged
Jack,
in.
you're actually headed north because you just finished your last weekend at Florida.
Yes, in Florida.
Mhm. All right. And I just did my 4th weekend here at Sherwood Forest Fair. We got 4 more weekends to go, and then I'm off. Yeah.
nice.
Shakespeare. What's
Yeah.
going on with you?
Oh, let's see. In just under 2 weeks, we have Scarborough Renaissance Festival opening and running Easter Saturday through Memorial Day. So 8 weekends, 17 festival days.
Nice.
Excellent. And the Mab Mobile Mercantile Machine is revving up for the festival season. I am producing new swag for the Goblin Embassy that's going to be at various fairy festivals in New York and Mayday Festival in Pennsylvania. And I'm also making some swag for Abs Fest, some unique Abs Fest only limited edition for Abs Fest. I'm very excited. So I'm going to be in my studio a lot.
Great.
Abs Fest. I'm so sorry. Like, is this for things like Jack and Pax? I mean, seriously.
Well, technically, yes.
Anyone who
Yeah.
has or
I have
does
worked
not
it
have
before.
ab.
Yeah,
I
Jack's
only
been
have
doing
I only have a 1-pack. I'm so very sorry.
Well, it's
I've got more of a barrel.
it's the Americana Burlesque and Sideshow Festival, and it's just Abs Fest. But
Yeah.
Jack has performed there a while back. Yeah. So we had a great.
2019, I think.
I think that was
Like
the
the
first
album,
time I met him. Yeah.
So yeah. Alex,
I'll,
what's,
I'll perform at a burlesque festival. I don't
There
think
you
it's
go.
gonna get billed, but let's see. My murder mystery show in PA, they are going into their 3rd month of murder, so the storyline switch it. Are y'all circus professionals? Well, if you read a couple of headlines, Varus is. He left his life and ran to the tent not too long
According
ago.
to NPR.
Is
and the
according
Boston
to
Globe.
how that went down. So we got that. I'll have PA Fair this summer, and I just started a new gig. So if you're in the Pennsylvania area in the next month, you can come see me at what we call the sweetest place on earth on the weekends. But I'm not allowed to say exactly yet what I'm doing, but I'll be there.
all right.
So-
We'll find out. Yeah. What's interesting, Jack is a 2nd-generation circus performer. I'm tangentially a 2nd-generation performer because my uncle was Boss Clown Barnum Bailey. But not he was over there, and so I'm like not my dad, but anyway,
Oh,
Well, now that we've
Slideshow, kind of like.
now that we've given up pedigrees, and Alex, oh my gosh, talk to Ansa. I'm sure she would love to have you for Abs Fest any day, any time. It's last weekend of May is when it is.
Yeah.
So it's-
Memorial
I
weekend.
will.
Oh, so
will
I
be
can definitely
free.
not do that. Yeah.
All right, well, that's the real world, but let's leave our real world circus life behind and join the imaginary circus in our minds. Ooh.
Yes.
Let's tail our tell, shall we?
Yes.
Last
tell.
episode, the party ran into that little punk ass himself, Peter effing Pan. They spent nearly a solid hour trying to get around that little kid, only to have him run off because he got bored. Oh, dick. The party continued following the trail to the false consort, but ran into an interesting little cafe on the edge of Blind Man's Bluff, overlooking a rather nice sea. They started a conversation with Hank Puddinbottoms, and that's where it actually went off the little bonkers. Seems Neverland was still messing with us that night, and even the Dungeon Master was not immune to the effects. Major takeaway was that they all got a boat and learned some valuable information from good old Hank, but in exchange, they had to give Hank some letters from their names. And well, although they traded Hank some physical letters, the deal was actually for letters from their names. And if you go back and rewatch the episode like I did, you'll see that they never made that difference. So, feel free. There we go. We now have nobody. We have Pa. We have GIF with one F. You lost your Oford. It was Gifford for just a hot minute, and you lost all of it. And Aris, the Destroyer.
What?
What?
No, we gave him the Scrabble things.
Yeah, doesn't count.
Do we
I'm going back and I'm murdering him.
Don't we now pronounce? Can some of us now pronounce GIF's name as Jiff?
I think legally speaking, it's a viable option.
Yeah. Choosy Varman, choose Jiff.
Yes.
Great.
So
now
I
I'm
hate to tell you
Pa.
that, so we have maybe there's some extra letters somewhere. Maybe you could switch them up with each other. I don't know.
If I take the first G in GIF's name, I become Pag, and you become If the Great. It's more of a question.
Oh, wait. And if I give my final F to Varus, he could be Forest and I could just be I the Great.
I'm good.
Wow.
I'm good. Let's just
But
go.
who's helping nobody?
I could give the D away, and then it could be Doris.
Well, wait. Your H is
I think
silent.
we've given away
so
enough D's in this party.
Ooh, Horace.
yeah, you could give your H away because it's just silent.
Ooh.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm willing to part with the H. That makes perfect sense. Whatever you guys need. Go ahead and
Although-
just take whatever you need.
I was gonna say we didn't call him Horus. It sounds like an Egyptian god.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You want the H?
I don't want anything. I want my V.
Oh,
That's
okay.
you have successfully gotten that several times over the course of this journey as well.
Yes.
May I refer you to episodes 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 15, and 19 of season 1?
And Varus, Aris is sulking again. Yes. Just when you realize this moment, as you are standing on that boat, there we go. So you change names. Now they find themselves sulking, and you're like, wow. You realize, you think to yourself, wait a minute, yeah, like that's my name. Weird. It actually, weird. You find yourselves on your way across the water to the next island in this pocket dimension in the hopes of finding the false consort. And just as the bluff fades from sight, as they stand on their small ship, looking out to the future, a large, really beautiful, well-stocked, if not a little worn down, pirate ship comes sailing into view. There are people scuttling about the deck, perhaps manning battle stations, Not too sure exactly at this moment. They don't look friendly. Certainly seems menacing. Bum, bum, bum. What is your next move?
Well, I would like to play the Titanic theme with Flamio to go sitting on the prow of the boat. Near, far.
Whoa, you just let him have it.
No, well, I mean, are we within range?
I mean, not yet. They're coming too. You can
He's
see
just
them.
sitting there.
They're running about the deck. It sounds like ship sounds to me. That's a
It's just the ship captain telling us what to do.
Yeah,
That's
we hijacked a ship that had a cruise director on it. That's so. Thank you.
Now, at the tiller, at the wheel of the ship is.
This is your purser speaking. Shuffleboard has been cancelled due to piracy.
No!
Shuffleboard has been cancelled due to piracy. The buffet remains open.
They canceled shuffleboard?
Yeah, but the buffet's still
How close is this ship?
It's getting there. It's got to be. I mean, it's more than 100 feet away. You know.
Can I yell at them if they're getting close?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, go away! I'm feeling very stabby. Pax, I'm sorry, Pa. That's how you share your feelings, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
son. That is how you share them.
Aw.
Oh, really taking that Pa thing seriously. All right.
That's my name. Ooh.
Or it could be like Papa. Papa.
Oh.
Oh, sometimes you get nicknames.
But no, you are sharing
the
your
ship
feelings
Come
correctly.
straight at you. You can clearly see them now. They are definitely manning cannons. And I say manning, but none of these people seem to be above 4.5 feet.
They're goblining.
Screw it. Augustus, I would like you to do things.
They're childish.
Rubbing vigorously, Augustus.
So you rub your magic lamp, and Augustus, the genie / man, pops out.
Augustus, shoot the captain, please.
Shoot the captain. All right.
The
let's be
cannon.
direct.
Was it the cannon or the captain? Did he say
Either
cannon or
or, honestly,
captain?
but preferably the captain.
The captain.
Oh.
Can't steer.
There
shit.
is someone in a big, beautiful red captain's coat, gorgeous tricorner hat. I mean, the perfect, what idealized version of a pirate captain. Augustus, you just drop a crossbow at him. It hits him.
All right, D6. All right, one moment. Goodness, that is going to be, my dear friend. Does 12 do any appreciable damage?
It's a palpable hit, like poof. It knocks him back a little bit. The pirate hat flies off his head, and there's that irascible hair that little punk kid had. It's Peter Pan, and he's like, oh, come on, that was long. You can't. That was super extra long range. That's not fair. You're not playing nice. And
Don't you yell at Pa that way.
And he gives the move, the hand motion. The boat curves around towards you on a gigantic broadside, and it like
Really?
wham, 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 wham. Fires
It's
all
broadside
cannons.
to us? Is it
Yeah.
broadside to us? Well,
Oh, yeah.
Flamio will definitely fire then.
All right, sure.
May I shoot again?
Yeah, well, let's pack. Pa, what are you doing?
So now it's just an all-out brawl.
Oh yeah, the ship just he gave the command. The ship like
Are
and
they
he's about to let you have it. The
less
broadside.
than 300 feet from me?
Oh.
Yeah, less than 300 feet.
Great. Then Eldridge Blast coming at fast and nasty. And I'll go for The ship.
All right.
See if we can cause some damage.
How about you?
22.
All right. Yeah, you hit it.
Great. I just need to make sure while you talk to GIF how many blasts I have.
Pretty sure 3.
Is it 3 now? Yeah, I think you're right. 1, 2.
Like, by the way, I'm looking at all the comments zipping by here, and feel free to throw in your own pirate talk, which I guess you clearly are already doing. So.
Oh, okay. Well, grab onto your booty and shiver your timbers. All right. And I believe where's that other piece of paper? There we go. So they get gonna be 8, 8, and 6.
Ooh.
All right. You're ripping a hole in the side of the thing. Just does a nice little job.
They're taking on water.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, by the way, Flamio's range, they're out of range for Flamio.
Yeah, probably.
But I can still
Well-
do a fireball instead.
It just so happens that I'm sitting here and I've found some berries and some cream. I'm enjoying them greatly because I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Or she, they, lad works, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to take my mage hands and sort of bring them up and be like, hey, before we keep blowing each other up, are you cranky because it's snack time? Do you want a snack, Mr. Pan? I've got plenty to share.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do a persuasion? What do you want for that?
Sure, give me persuasion there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What are we doing,
Exactly,
and who are we
berries and
stabbing?
cram.
Sorry.
That's
It's
15.
about to be your next go.
Oh, great, perfect.
So it's
This is
15.
Murder Beast.
Yeah. That you hear El Capitano yell, "Yar! We'll take those berries by force!" Ha!
That's no fun. I'll try.
I'm a rascal.
I got this one,
Yeah,
Jiff.
you got this one. Yeah.
I cast Fireball on their ship.
Not to cut you off, but I thought that was my action. I just had
all right, because you didn't do
Oh.
Flamio. You both cast Fireball.
Oh.
Just like, please roll.
Oh.
Oh God. Well, that's.
Yeah.
I hope
And
my,
yes,
my
we are
service
blowing
lasts
up
long enough for me to get it.
boys. If you were Peter Frying Pan. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, using fuzzy math, it's 22 fire damage.
Is that
I rolled a
all?
lot of ones.
Oh,
3 ones. Wow.
it is.
Yes, I know. I do find a murder beast though, so
Aw.
I will
That
unleash
is
him
20,
next.
27.
27. Okay, their deck
27.
erupts in fire as just, and then a second later, there's still just the mask comes down. One of the everything that could be on fire is pretty much on fire at this moment. Pan, however, still stands there at the wheel, and it's like his hat gone, his coat definitely singed. He doesn't seem himself to be on fire, but he's definitely smoldering. And he's like, "Dog, that's not fair at all! Fire!" And the decks below, one by one, open up on your tiny little. Oh, geez, my first roll was a nat 21. Oh, geez. 18. Oh, well, okay. 17, a couple misses. Oh, a nice one. As the fireball ignites one of the cannons, which explodes. However, there were 4 good, palpable hits on this boat. A couple cannonballs zing over your heads. The other one, a nice nat 21 blasts into the hull of the ship.
Of our ship?
Oh, of your ship, yes. You're much smaller. You have a ship that's like the size of the boat in Princess Bride. You know, it's like barely, like you would take it maybe on a very tiny sea. You wouldn't have not actually go on like a ocean voyage with that if you were smart. This is definitely a galleon that just only opened up with only 12 of its cannons. However, it did quite a number on you guys. Just you're blasting. Everyone, just make a save.
Do you want me to fix it?
That's a lot of mending. That's not gaping holes in the boat, not mendable. That's
what save are we rolling?
This is a deck save.
11.
11.
Plus
11. Really?
19.
Not gonna do it.
18.
All right. If you failed the save, it's 16 damage. If you made your save, it is only 8 as shrapnel and pieces of wood fly at you, bashing you into the, knocking you to the ground. And there's and Pan sits up real tall and goes, "Yeah, how do you like that? Ha ha!
You suck, Pan.
Hey!
Can I fireball Pan?
Traditionally, after you spray with pan,
Let's find out. Nobody, what would you like to do? Let's find out what everyone wants to do, and then we'll roll for it. Nobody, what are you doing?
Well, I didn't make my save, so I took some damage.
All right.
But I will start to fix the ship.
Okay. What are you using to fix that?
Well, there are all kinds of artificer skills and stuff like that. I'm looking at exactly what. Oh, actually, I made my save. Well, that's awesome. Because as an artificer, I get the. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so you're just trying to put things together.
Yep, I'm fixing the ship.
Pa, what you doing?
I'm really proud of my friend Arith here. He's come a long way, and he's really living on his feelings, and he's not holding back. So I'm going to second support, and if he's going to go fireball, we're going to get some lightning with it as well.
Here it is.
Okay. All right, and Gif?
Right, yeah, no, I'm with Pa on this one. If the R man is doing what he's doing, I'm supporting 100%. I'm going to bardic inspire all of this nonsense. Let's go.
Lovely. So nobody starts nailing down parts of the ship. Gif, you get up there and roll some beautiful riff as Pa and Aris just unload again, lightning and fire directly onto Captain Pan himself. What's
19 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
And ooh, we've got I get to add 3 to one of them, so I've got 11, 11, 7, and 6.
All right.
Basically, I look at him and go, "I am Neverland."
Oh, and +5 to Pa. Aris drops the fireball again directly on his head. And he stands there again, even more cindered, blackened, but shakes off. And he goes, "Okay, that is so not fair. You know what? You're on my team now. And tell you what, You can have this guy. And he points to somebody else. And
No swapsies.
Aris just gets picked up and
No.
floats over to the other boat.
Uh.
And 4 Lost Boys have this big guy, looks like a pirate, and he's definitely crying. And he's like, and they fly him over to your boat and just throw him down on it.
What in the
and
roller
fly
coaster
back to the other
tycoon?
boat. And they, as they go back. And,
Yeah, no swapsies.
and Pan's like, yeah, you know what? That's just mean, and you can't do that. And I call no fairsies. And you know what? I think you're done playing pirates. Okay, you're not doing it right. All right, that's just not how you do it. You know what game you're gonna play? You're gonna play Shipwreck Island. That's what you're gonna play. And the boat kind of turns as it passes you, and a gigantic wave rolls up behind the ship and pushes you away. As Aris kind of was like he's trying to like take a swing at that Pan, and he's like pulls out a sword and like, but he's hovering in the air and he keeps getting like floating further and further away.
Oh, you guys
And
are
you
so
get
much
pushed
trouble.
farther and farther. Your boat, which by the way, not entirely floating, which will need a couple of repair rolls there from you, Nibidi, and Aris. Mostly because he's on a train headed to Virginia, but
Oh,
also
so what?
because Pan kidnapped him and made him into. Bye, Jack. We'll see you maybe if he gets connection back. Who knows? But hey, weirdly, you know who is on board aside from this pirate guy that they left? But Augustus, the genie man.
Aha! Hey, I'm still here.
Aren't you supposed to be in the battle?
I would very much like to be. I have a new settee in there, and a lovely chaise, and a bottle of very good brandy. So if you don't mind, I'll be getting along back in there right now.
Then try as you might, you actually can't.
Damn it, let me in!
It's okay. Sometimes this happens to men. They can't perform when they'd like to.
Seriously.
There are
I
possibly
swear
other
this has never
problems,
happened.
is that you are actually riding a gigantic wave on a ship that is questionably functional.
I
And
actually have really good repair rolls.
Oh,
I don't know what my modifier is. What am I using for my modifier?
you know, that's a good question, because artificers use sleight of hand, but they also use. It
Well,
depends
we
on
have
what it is.
there's a thing that says +4 modifier, but it just says that over my spells, and I have a spell
That's
attack.
gonna be your proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah, I guess that's
Oh,
it.
no.
So we'll
Not
do
just for,
the +4. I'll just say +4. So one is the out of the 3 rolls, there was a 19, there was a 17, and a 24.
okay.
Sorry,
The boat is no longer sinking currently.
but we are surfing the wave.
You are surfing a gigantic wave, and of course, there does seem to be like a storm literally right over your heads, like, and just your heads. Like, you're riding this little wave, with rain coming down, lightning, thunder, and you're just riding this colossal wave, and you're like, oh, this is not good. And you're clearly headed towards some land.
I'm ready for it.
Well, while the ship is just heading randomly towards land, we just want to remind you all that you are watching Nat 21 Adventures into the Feywild 2, the UnPANsing, here every Tuesday night. And if you're having a good time, hit that follow button. We have shows Monday through Thursdays right here on Nat21 Adventures on Twitch. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the show by subscribing or throwing bits. And now, back to the show. Who was that fantastically voiced person? I have absolutely no idea.
There we go. Okay. All right. Well, everyone make a save. As the boat crashes upon what maybe used to be some ancient dock. And just slams right into them.
What's the save? What are we rolling for? Is this
Do
animal
a
handling?
dexterity save.
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, then 4.
Oh, no.
I was flung.
18.
Nice. You hang on to the ship. Nobody?
Yes, I
Oh.
had made my save. I got a 17.
Advantage.
I got 11, but
five.
what does it matter anymore?
What is... Oh, Gif.
Oh, well, 19 then.
Oh, nice. Oh, Gif.
I just let go.
No! Stylish one, come back! Can I dive and attempt?
There's no room. There's no room for me on the door. Just let me
Oh, there's
go.
plenty of room. In fact, I built an entire edition.
Oh,
May I?
So now
attempt
you
to
know
jump?
there really was a Gift the Great, and they saved us more than a goblin's ever been saved. I don't think I
no.
have a picture of them.
Oh no! Oh no! And we lost the stylish one. What happened? Oh no!
I don't know. I think this will go down in the somehow long ago in a galaxy far, far away as someone just simply giving up the will to live.
well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is exactly how it's happening. Oh my
You're
goodness!
losing all the stylish ones. Thanks.
Is
No,
that how
that's
they'd be
fair.
introduced in our Gilligan's Island theme song?
The stylish one
stylish
and the
one.
other stylish one.
Bring it
Wait,
Jack
she's-
is back.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Soggy.
Like rats deserting a sinking ship. Oh yeah.
Gift the damp.
So, Gif, did you just let go? Like, I mean,
No, but I rolled an 11, so something tells me I wasn't holding on too hard.
But you got an advantage
you
someone
kind of
gave
just.
you.
Oh yeah, you
I
did get
did.
advantage.
All right, hang on.
Yeah.
12.
You're like, oh, I get another. Nah.
I got a second wind.
Is there a rope I can grab and go and like dramatically swing out in an idiom to go?
I will absolutely let you do that. It may not
All
end
right.
well, but I will absolutely let you do that.
All right, dramatically swinging. What am I rolling here?
This is gonna be like an acrobatics check. Or acrobatics. Sure, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. All right. Let's see. That would be a 17.
Well, hell, all right. And then animal handling to actually catch Gif.
All right, and then animal handling. All right, animal handling.
What's required?
21, baby, 21. If you don't die this day.
You swing out and you literally you catch Gif like she just ragdolled. She's just like, I'm dead. She's like, you ever seen like a chicken or a rabbit like get grabbed by an animal and then they're just like, or like a squirrel, they're just like, I'm done. And that's kind of like how you have this like, oh, you have this feeling like Gif just like, but you swing back on the boat, dink, just in time for that boat to literally flip into the dock, crash out, and splash all of you out onto the sand and some of the rocks, with only minor damage. And by minor, I mean half of 15. So that's gonna be 7, round down. Yes. And all right, so the boat is literally flipped onto the docks. The remains. It's not really even docks. It's literally just wooden posts sticking out of this land. This as you lie there, catching your breath, you just look up and you're like, this is bad. This is some sort of a cursed island. You don't know where Peter Pan has sent you, but it's absolutely effed. So you can feel the darkness oozing through.
You guys, hey guys, I know we're probably in a bad way, but I don't think we're in a really bad way. I've been reflecting on the way this place works, and I've got some thoughts, and I would like to share them with you.
Well, group therapy is very successful. So sure, I think, let's just take a moment and listen. If you want to share.
I knew I knew you. Wait, do you have glasses? Do you have spectacles?
I do
Whoa.
have glasses.
Oh! You're my therapist, aren't you?
Oh, Mike, I thought I recognized that voice. You called into the show. Oh,
Yes,
it's
I
so
do,
good to
I
hear
do.
from
Yes.
you.
Long time listener. Fantastic. So lovely to have you here. I wish my brother were here with you, but he moved out and found his own lamp.
Oh, that's huge progress, and we will
Yes.
talk about that in our next meeting. Thankfully, my book didn't get too waterlogged in the crash, so.
Yes. Oh, when is it going to be available for pre-sale, by the way?
Oh, well, that's Lightyear, but not about me. We have to let No talk,
Oh,
but
right, very
probably
good.
next month when the editors get back.
Oh,
Yes?
fantastic.
Hey, Giff,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
You know, you're great. They're great. This place seems kind of great, but I'm not great. You know what I mean?
Yep, but you're great.
I just miss my buddy. You know, we've been palling around for so long. I don't remember what it's like to not have my bestie. We'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm Gift the Fine. You know, not Gift the Great.
Well, that's
you.
one of the hardest blows I've heard. We've
Sorry.
damaged that
And
we've
you,
taken.
yeah, you. Thanks for saving me and stuff. I guess I probably should have tried harder, but thank you.
You're welcome.
You. It'll be great. It'll be great. Not now.
While we are kind of settling in, I want to build one of my little tiny servants and have him kind of keep like a perimeter guard around us in kind of like this sort of thing. We're here up against the shore. I want him to like make a very loud noise of like, hey, when something is approaching us. So we're okay there. I've got my little guy, so we can kind of assess what's going on. I want to let you guys know that I think this place has some of the elements of Fae. And I think that it makes what we think happens. And I think that what Pan thinks happens really happens. I think Pan is the superhero. He's the center of the story here.
Well, that lines up with what the egg-eating suspender man said.
Exactly. That's why I was thinking about this.
What egg-eating suspender man?
I'm just going to say you should be very thankful that you were in the lamp for a good chunk of our visit here.
Yes, I don't pay attention to the adventures when I'm not involved.
Yeah, no, I don't want to pay attention when I am involved, but I'll tell you this, my lamp friend, his suspenders were not connected to pants, but they were still holding things up, so.
Or down. I think it was holding his shoulders down.
Oh, God bless.
Maybe it just connected them together. Says the guy that has been here this whole time, who you forgot was thrown onto your boat by some kids.
Oh,
Who's
Hello.
this other guy?
hello,
That's
frying
right.
man.
You're the
Who
guy
are
we got in
you?
the trade.
I thought he got washed overboard.
I'm Smee.
Oh,
Me.
Smee.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's me.
It's I've heard that before.
I see what you did there.
Sorry, I was just in a shipwreck. I'll get funnier later.
Yeah.
Where's Aris?
Who's ours?
The person they swapped you for.
I guess he's back on the boat.
And where would we find the boat?
Usually it's in Mermaid Lagoon. Pan he doesn't usually play pirates anymore. It says it's too grown up, but suddenly he came storming back over here into the boat and he got it, and then he made me the first mate again, and it was horrible. And but then I got traded. I don't know if that's better or worse. I got traded by a kid. Ugh.
There.
Yes, did he-
It's okay.
Did your old team at the very least get their first draft choice?
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know.
All right, very good. Yes. All right. Yeah.
Who are you people? How did you get here?
Oh, these are good questions.
Very.
Yeah, there's a lot. So, I am Pa or Pa, depending on how you want to pronounce the A. And these are my friends. Nobody, Gif the Great. It's with one F. We're working it out. And Lamp Man.
Augustus, posthumous Dragonfire. Ha!
Oh,
I
his
sometimes
name
live
is
in a lamp as a genie.
Augustus.
Yes.
Oh.
I sometimes moonlight as a djinn.
Oh, and sometimes I drink gin in the moonlight, so we have a lot in common. And
I like you, therapy man.
Oh, here I've come to save the day, and we are here through a lot of different reasons. In short, we're looking for a man named Connie, and in that time period, we have run into an egg-eating man, Pan, and we have lost a dear friend of ours, but we've gained you, which is kind of a fun little surprise.
Huh. Great.
Do you need a hug?
All right,
Aw,
now, thanks.
okay.
Well.
That's a lot. There's a lot to take in, you know. How long have you lived here?
Where? In Neverland?
Yes.
Forever. It's time doesn't really matter here, does it?
That's
Just
true.
kind of just
That's true.
we just live and go, and I mean, usually nothing ever changes, but there was a time when there was a Captain Hook, and now that's not.
Like somebody that wasn't Pan being Captain Hook?
Yeah, like Captain Hook.
Huh. What happened to the person who was Captain Hook before Pan?
Yes.
Well, weirdly, I think he's actually dead.
I thought you couldn't die here.
Yeah,
Please tell me you can't die here, because I just unloaded a lot of fire on those poor kids.
You usually can't. Usually. I have a really bad feeling that if Pan wants you dead, you just die.
So, does he just imagine your captain dying into existence? Or rather, delete him from existence like a character in a threepenny novel?
No, I think he stabbed him.
That often does it when I do it.
But
Didn't-
I was told that no matter what, you didn't die. But I guess if you get stabbed by Pan, you die. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, it's only happened to a few people ever.
Well, that kind of makes sense, though, no? If you think about it, if what our friend Puddingbottom said, and if this is Pan's universe and he's the main Pan of this one, then what he says goes. He's probably like the ultimate page master, the ultimate author of this story. He can probably do whatever he wants and it's permanent. What he does is permanent, but what other people do is temporary because he didn't do it.
Now I'm wondering if I'm real.
No, hold on. No, don't. Well, remember, we've acknowledged that we are from different things because he looked at me and said, I'm from somewhere else. So it's possible to infiltrate.
Yeah, okay.
So it may take longer to kill us. That's maybe the best way I could think about that.
Yeah. All those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neverland meets Matrix. You know, I mean, it was a long time ago, and I think Hook just got, I don't know, maybe he got tired of fighting Pan and just back and forth, and finally just tried to kind of just finish it off, and then just didn't quite go the way that Captain Hook had hoped.
So interesting. Who is the great enemy of Pan now? Because if it's a good story, doesn't he need a really good enemy?
I'm more than happy to oblige.
I've always desired to be a pirate.
Giff could go on a really crazy revenge arc.
I was just thinking, you know what, Paul? That's why you are the professional shrink, because I was thinking those exact words as you said them. I think I'm ready to just start chopping off limbs and poking out eyes and doing all that. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what, Jiff? I was friends once with another small person who went on a fantastic revenge arc, and oh my goodness, there were flying daggers and pink mists, and then she divided herself from herself. It was fantastic. For more on that, you need to go see seasons 3 through 7. Now, but it is absolutely delightful, and I believe that you should go do this. Ha! Revenge.
Yeah, no, I'm great. Imagine the opera I'm going to write about this later on.
You write your own opera?
So many, they're so long. Not a single person gets through them without sleeping, and to me, that is the mark of a good storyteller. Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, Augustus and Smee, you hang out with us long enough, and you become known for something, and you'll have a theme song from GIF in no time.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
I like this idea.
I'm not completely certain that Gus needs a theme song. Of all things, I believe more of like an epic poem along the lines of the Iliad would be better. But mayhap we can find GIF a revenge arc. Ah!
You know, I would totally be willing to be like the scientist in the evil lab for you. You'd be like, nobody, I need this weapon of mass tickling, and I would be like, I am your changeling. I would totally do that for you.
Nobody, it's almost sounded for a minute like if Augustus took off his hat, you'd be like, a human fighter, and then he would put on his hat and you'd be like, Augustus the human fighter.
Wait.
Oh yes, you are a human fighter. Augustus. Augustus. You have a lot of extra U's in your name.
I do. It is part of my idiom. Would anybody like to buy a vowel? Ha!
Listen, I admire your idiom, but we got to work on getting our idiom back. He's currently on someone else's boat, and I'm starting to get worried.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe we should sink his boat.
Well, the one thing that somebody Puddingbottom said is, if you try to go somewhere, you don't get there.
Right.
And I have not forgotten that.
In that case, maybe we should sink somebody else's boat, and that will put us on his boat, because the less we try to get there, the more we shall. And then the less work we do, if we all take a nap, maybe we'll all dream ourselves into existence on his boat, and then if we dream really hard, but not too hard, he will be caught on fire.
Honestly, that might work.
Ah,
You are an idiom.
thank you. Thank you.
How you
Sneeze
doing
says,
there, Steve?
I mean, I've tried a few of those things. I usually get stabbed. But I usually come back. It's like that little punk just wants to keep me around just to torture me.
So you're the Kenny of this universe.
Well, I'd say one of them.
Oh, right, very good.
But I seem to be one of the few people who kind of remembers things. Like, I've even seen Pan, fall off a giant cliff, and he's like, comes back the next day, like, oh yeah, I just hurt myself a little bit, and he's fine. And like, what? And I'm like, no, you clearly squished by a giant rock, and but
So hypothetically, I do not want to beat this poor little punk, little child, sweet, darling
you sure?
cherub
You sure?
into oblivion. But
You know what?
hypothetically, should someone have that desire,
Yeah.
hypothetically, because I'm a scientist and all, what would one possibly do in your thoughts? What have you tried and what has not worked? What has kind of worked?
Well, what changes a lot of things is pissing that kid off. Radical mood changes. The entire place gets crazy. The weather gets bad. It's bad. I mean, but
So, if we make him angry, he could make a volcano that would destroy even him.
Ah, yes, the whole plan of if he kills us all, he dies as well.
Yes.
Not all
Can
idioms
we
are
make
made the
that, like,
same. Is
plan-
anyone else picking up on that?
can we make this plan like G? Maybe can we get like 6 or 7 other more plans first and make that like?
Yeah. I mean, probably once we get through the first 6 or 7, he'll be mad enough to do that plan. So really,
Z. Yeah, oh, that plan A failed, plan B, C, D, E, F, G. We'll get to like L, and we'll be like, volcano time. Tell you what, we'll get to V, and then that's plan volcano. How's that?
Well, see, here's the thing. Anything we try to do to actually outsmart Pan is going to turn around and bite us in the butt. So, because Pan has the escape loop. How about I train the cat to murder, because who would not resist cuddling up to this guy? I would die from the cuddles.
Well, while we ponder this, wouldn't this be a great time for some confessions?
Okay. Do you have anything you want to say? Oh, murder. Okay, so this is a tricky one. The murder. Okay, murder. Okay. This is a tricky situation. Anything we think of was probably already been thought of. And then if we think of it, then he would think other ways to think around it. And then if you can't kill, we could be like a leaf on the water. No, because then we'll just keep playing this game. This is tricky. I'm open to suggestions. I'm sorry, buddy.
so here's the thing that I can't shake. As things are starting to come together, after spitting out all of the eggs and alluding to his suspenders, Pudding Bottoms did say that I have sort of, I don't know, he said I have big pan energy, and that I'm paraphrasing, of course, but he alluded that I may also be a pan, and I'm wondering if we can square up in a way, or if I'm as vulnerable as other people are, because it's happened a couple of times now where the rules haven't applied to me like they've applied to everyone else, which is not to say the rules don't apply to everyone and that I'm special or in an elite class or something. I'm just saying in this moment, it could be to our benefit to utilize that. So, yeah, I'm mulling that over. Also, Varus was in a mood when he got put on that boat, and I'm not so much worried about Pan, but I have a feeling that if he got there, he got mad. He chucked a lot of those lost boys over the side of the boat and into the water, because he's expressing himself right now. We may have gone a little too far in the honesty department. We got to walk that back. Now take some anger management, try some macaroni art or something. So we'll work on that when I get him back.
So, all I'm saying is, we get him to create a volcano. And then he jumps into the volcano. We close the volcano. He's gone. That science. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we have a scientist here. I mean, surely we can make this happen. Ah, yes.
I'm down.
All right. Now, where do we get? Oh, my light went out. All right. Where do we get to volcano? I mean, just very weird. All right.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
Oh. Yeah, she's totally going evil.
Oh, goodness. Well, you are watching Nat 21 Adventures into the Feywild, brought to you by D&D Castle Tools. That's right. We are going on with Ren Adventures, leaving that sad person behind. We are going to Scotland and England in July, but more germane to all of you, we are going to New Orleans, December 5th through 9th, adventure by day and play D&D by night in the creepy garden district of Maycroft. That's right, my friends. Make sure you join us. Today's show also brought to you by Mab's Mobile Mercantile. Mab's Mobile Mercantile, where you can buy mobile things from Mab, just Mab, who often appears in this show. You can get things such as let me turn. Paolo, it would be really helpful if you helped me here. You can get things such as that hat that Mab is wearing right now. What you want to do is go to mabsmobilemercantile.com/shop. Proceeds benefit Mab, just Mab.
And Murder Beast.
Yeah, you see, that was funny because that was funny because it was a play on her name, but also it was, it goes to her, and you get it. Anyway, also, you can watch shows here every Monday through Thursday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we have Crafting with the Crew at 12 and 30 Eastern Time, and Gothic Horror Gaming returns. Thursday, we have Sonnets with Shakespeare at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Don't let your lying eyes deceive you. Listen to your lying ears. 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And then Monday, Modern Monday with Lady Prudence. Tuesday, we are back here, and possibly Varus might be alive again. But most importantly, we are brought to you, our patrons, by you. And go and support the show. Go to patreon.com/nat21adventures and become a Patreon saint. We have monthly games, we have prizes, we have contests, we have all of the good things. And since I'm actually not reading a script and I'm doing most of this off memory, because when I knocked over my light, my script window decided to also close. I'm hoping that is all that actually needs to be said. But I've done this like 300 times.
You have.
Yeah. So
you nailed it.
I mostly hit things appropriately.
You did. You got it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
The only thing you didn't get was my confession.
Oh, hello. Would you like to confess? Here, let's do that.
As me. I would
as
like
me.
to confess.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me bring this back up here. Hold up. Wait. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Well, at least they seem to be adults. That's good.
Oh.
Maybe I can get out of here. I don't know. Maybe we could even bring Captain Hook back. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe with their help that could happen. But, God, I just hate to live this day over and over again like the worst Groundhog's Day episode ever. But, okay, did that weird bard just say you would see the biggest gif would be me? And I don't think those are the words. Anyway, all right. Well, hey, maybe together we can get out of here. And, but the ruins of this ancient city here have all sorts of crazy magic stuff. And maybe I could point it out to them, but I don't know. They seem to be really like in their own heads right now. So I'll just let them think about that. There's a cool tower over there. And hey, before we get back to our game, I do want to thank all of our Patreon saints for being part of the show, for supporting the show. Without you, we'd have far fewer tacos, I think, than anyone. But we appreciate you guys, all the efforts that you do. Remember, we do have a merch at the Nat 21 Adventures website. You can get your very own D21, bam, made of totally metal or classical, depending on your musical tastes. There's dice for you. And not to mention that, but the Patreon saints, if you are a Patreon, you do get a little discount for our New Orleans event. So we're gonna send that code to you right after this show is over, I think.
Right?
So, yeah. So there we
Meow later. Meow.
We have a couple of new Patreon saints, which do you know who they were? I know we had one new one since last time.
We have a bunch. We have, you know what? I'm about to say their actual names and I'm trying to think of what the handles are. We have JZW fan person. We have G. I'm going to say G because I don't know if they want their first name because I've been interacting with them as their full name.
Are they also missing letters?
They're also missing letters. Hang on. I can do this
Just
real
like
fast.
all of you.
And I
We
believe
just got a
Evelyn is the
letter.
new. Evelyn is new.
From February, but yes, and has won a contest so far, which is fantastic. We have Jabambo, because that's I know what name they're going with. We have Chungy Key. Chungy Key is new as well.
Huzzah!
So those are our new.
And Evelyn, yes.
Patreons, and we love you.
Yes. Well, thank you all to all of our new and old Patreon saints. Thank you so much. Couldn't do this out without you. And of course, all of you for watching at home. Hit the follow, hit the like, subscribe, all that jazz.
If you have Amazon points, use them with us.
And of course, as always, a huge shout out to the invisible, even more invisible than you, Shakespeare, Spectre out there named Reverend Tommy, who is running the behind the scenes. We definitely would be. It would be not good mayhem. See, we get to do the good mayhem. It would be definitely not good mayhem without you. So, huzzah to you as well. Thank you so much. So,
yeah. So,
Now.
Reverend Tommy, thank you.
now back to our show.
Mm.
So there we were, sitting on the shores of this island, and you do see off in the distance there are some ruined stone buildings and whatnot out there. Question, Augustus, human fighter.
Yes, for the little crying man. For the little crying man.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but overhear something. Did you say? I'm sorry. I try not to eavesdrop, but then my curiosity gets the best of me, and I'm an infernal gossip. So
Were you listening to the confessions? You weren't supposed to listen to.
oh no, yeah, no, yes, maybe.
I've been stuck on a boat with those little rats for. Anyway, yes.
Anyway,
Question.
did you say that this is basically the same day over and over and over again?
I mean, kind of, not exactly, but yeah, just like there's just so many things to do here, and you're just like, with the mind of a child, when you're a child's plaything, they never, you're like, you're gonna build a tree fort, and then you're like, well, but then tomorrow you're gonna go ride bikes, and then tomorrow you're gonna whatever, and it's like you never build that tree fort, and then you're like, well, let's build a tree fort, and then you go build a tree fort again, you have to start over from scratch, and then you're like, oh my god. So it's like the same day over and over again, but it's not exactly. So it's not, yeah, it's like, oh man.
What if we killed him with boredom?
I have another idea. Remember when we showed up here? There was that giant crocodile thing with the clock in the belly?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
The crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Pan ever fought that thing?
Oof. He's encountered it, definitely. Yeah, but he usually tries to get away from it. Yeah. Yeah, this is Evelyn. Yeah, you're actually nailing it. This is Toy Story as if it was a horror movie. Yeah,
It's not a horror movie.
big time with a volcano.
I remember Schindler's Toy Box very clearly.
Oh God, get out.
Thank you.
Thank you. He'll see himself out.
Because we offended the Jewish people, they've just taken our money straight to monetization.
I am the Jewish people.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Oh, Pa. What?
Sorry, I'm an old Pa. I say things that I don't realize are no longer appropriate.
All right, Boomer.
I'll just go sit on the porch. Those damn kids took my friend. So, all right.
Yes, well, indeed.
Question. Pa speaks for the goys.
I think they misspelled that.
Oh, no, not the goys. The goys.
There we go.
Moving on.
So, questions me.
Chronodile versus Pan versus
Yes.
No, that was a terrible
Well,
joke. I
this
apologize
is-
to everybody for having heard it.
This is sort of no, and I think I see where you're going with the Chronodile, because give him a big enemy he can't defeat, and maybe for reasons that are under we don't know. So we've said that if the things that we want or where we want to go tend to not happen in this world, like the opposite, the more you want something, the less it's going to happen.
Yeah, kind
Right? But it doesn't work that way for Pan. All right, I'm just gonna concentrate real quick. Very small, very small thing. I just want to see if I can make a bouncy ball appear just by thinking about it.
All right, give me a wisdom save.
Chronodile.
Oh, it went too far. What did you do, Ray? 15.
What'd you get?
15.
You think real hard, and you can
Yeah.
almost hear it. You can hear it in your head. You can hear it bouncing. You can almost feel it. But just when it's like you're forming it up, and you can almost feel it, and then it disappears.
Can I
Spell
try
break.
something?
Sure.
I'd like to visualize a cup of pudding.
Okay.
But no bottoms.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm
Only
gonna start
pudding
thinking.
tops.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna start thinking about a cup of pudding, and my mind is gonna kind of wander, and then we'll see where my mind ends up.
All right, using their new abilities of throwing down the nat 21 for no. Whippy throws down his Patreon powers and whip. There indeed is a cup of pudding.
Oh wow, I like pudding. This is great. Okay, so that's how I do it, huh? So it does work. Would you like some pudding? Pretty good. It's cozy shack.
Question, Augustus.
Yes. Hello. It's me, Augustus.
I hear you.
Yes. What if we all link hands and or minds together around our own pan? This one here, the pan. Papan?
I mean, I could give him an N.
Yeah. And then we commit our hearts and minds to him to manifest a volcano.
You're gonna kill everybody with a volcano.
Damn it! All right.
Pudding volcano.
Yes, you get it.
I had a feeling I would. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, but no, you got the pudding here.
So, like, manifesting does happen. I wasn't sure if it was like the opposite of manifesting happened, or if if it would kind of like, I didn't know where the line was. Now I know where the line was, because we had a failed attempt and then a successful attempt.
Well, I'm game for whatever.
I mean, I'm willing to give you this end. Look at that.
You'll be buddy.
Oh, buddy.
I was saying, if you could switch that D around to a B and get an A in there, you could be baby.
True.
Which
I
we could take the gift the gret.
Yeah.
Wait, but what if we take it from Augustus and he's just Augustus?
All right. Also, what if we give you one of my extra S's and the T? All right. And you can even have the full toss at the very end, and you could be passed. And that way you would know where you came from.
Oh, I thought you were giving me the T and the S after I got the N, turning me from pa to pan to pants.
Wait.
And then there would be the UnPANsing.
Wait, no, I would like to stay clothed.
No.
Oh,
the other
okay.
one.
Well,
the
I
evil
guess
one.
then I'll just take it off. Oh, the evil one. Yeah, the evil one gets naked.
Oh man, I want to say it, but I'm like, no, that would actually give you too much help. I can't say it.
Oh no, we're close. Wait. If we flip over the D and place it weird, that looks like a P, and it looks like we have no, we don't have enough to get me to Peter. Never mind. Damn. Peter.
Take an E. Yes, we do. We take an E and an R from GIF on the grate. So just GIF will become GIF the gap. GIF the gap. GIF the gap. All right.
Oh, well, there's an E in the, so there's my other E. That's just
there we go.
GIF the ga.
GIF the ga.
Yeah, you can take as many letters from me as you want. You go for it.
I don't want. I'm not just gonna take. That's so rude.
What if we give?
Oh man, could you make GIF be gift of gab?
We could if we move the T over.
I'd give you a B.
Well, we could. Oh, but then you wouldn't be baby.
Yeah, no, but I'm okay with being O.
See,
listen. If you took all the letters except the A, so if Pa gave me an A and I gave him ETER, we can make something out of that.
Wait a minute, we're not taking any from Paolo. We can rob all him of all his
He
letters.
can be Owlo. He can be
Yeah.
Owlo, and then
Wait
you
a
can be
minute.
Peter Pan. Let's do this. Do your magic science person.
Okay. All right. I still have these Scrabble letters from last season.
Maybe I was better off with those damn kids.
Well,
I'm willing to give you an N. Let's start with Pan.
let's start
This
with
is a
the
board
N
game
and
with
see what
actual
happens.
stakes.
Let's
Yeah.
start with the N and see what happens.
And I
Okay.
like the idea of us all kind of like circling around going, ring around the pen.
So you are. Wait. Okay. So what is happening?
I am getting the N from Nobody, who will become
Okay.
Oh Buddy, and
Oh,
I will
Buddy.
become Pan.
You can just call me O. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
So
Oh,
you
you
shake on
buddy.
it. You say the kind of thing is, you can have the N out of my name. Here you
Oh,
go.
I gotta get something in return. That's the
do.
way of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
in that case, if nobody gives the N away and becomes O buddy, I can give you a T, and you could be toe buddy.
Now you don't have to, Pa. You don't have to give a letter. You can give something else, but you
Right.
do. There does have to be an exchange.
Well, is there anything that you want? No?
Yes.
What would you like?
A hug.
It's done then.
Freely given. Very well.
Freely given.
All right. So now Pa, your name is Pan, and Obody, your name is Obody.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, if you get a U from Augustus, you could be Oh Buddy.
You can have it. Take either the first or third U. I need that middle one.
I'm gonna have to open my Photoshop. This is gonna be.
Yes. Get the tech department on it. So you are now. Oh, but we're just going to turn these off here. And here's what we're going to do. We're just going to. Yeah, I'm going to just play with everyone's names. This is what we're going to do. All right.
All right.
Oh,
we'll show them. Yes. All right. Yeah.
buddy. All right.
Well, Pan, you feel a little more Pan-like.
Oh, so manifesting that feeling and being like, well, I feel a little. Oh, you look like an adult. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yes, but you know what? I've been thinking about this. You're your own Pan. You don't have to be that Pan, but you're your own Pan. And you get to decide what that means because that's the power of Pan. Pan.
Yeah.
Not
Pan
exactly.
means. Oh no! I think there are rules.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Rules? You make the rules. You are a 12-year-old with ultimate
Yeah,
power.
I make the rules. So if you just listen and stop telling me what to. Uh-oh.
You're exactly right, Pan.
I'm going to preemptively. Why would I apologize? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just here, and you all are being very mean to me right now.
I'm your friend, and I'm willing to do whatever you need to make things happen.
Me just goes, oh dear God. There's
Captain, my
another
captain,
one.
lead and I shall follow.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
So we're gonna play
Yes.
follow the leader.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Why are you crying to me? There's no crying and follow the leader.
Smee's not a very good first mate.
The rules of this game are quite simple. Follow the leader back to the other Pan and get rid of them.
I like this.
That's why Paul was crying. Okay.
And then we can get rid of him using a volcano.
I would still like to try to use our words, maybe talk to him, see if there's a way to reason with him, ask him why he's being such a little pain in the neck. Uh-oh.
And if that fails,
So, Pan,
the volcano.
I want to point out that you definitely feel a little more consorty, not in the sexy way, but as in connected to your powers. And with that, you definitely feel that false consort is not really nearby, but he certainly was nearby just a little while ago. And as you feel that cocksuredness of yourself, and you look around and you do see the ruins off in the distance. You see some towers and old stone buildings kind of covered in vegetation and whatnot. And you're like, oh, he definitely went that way.
Well, in the immortal words of Pan, here we go!
All right. So you head on in towards the ruins of the city. There's not much left. I mean, there are some stacked stones covered in vegetation, but as far as like any buildings left, it's practically gone. Just a few pillars of ancient temples overgrown with grass, and there is, however, there's a tall tower that made of a beautiful marble, but it's possibly all of the exterior is gone, and all that's left is this spiral staircase made of stone that just goes up into the air, like all by itself, a good 50 feet. And there's a shimmering light on top of it. And you're like, oh, the false consort was definitely up there.
Also, I kind of really want to check it out. Checking in, Giff. How you doing there, buddy?
Yeah, no, I know. It's really stupid. I'm fine. Great. I'm great. You're great. Great.
Did you
Red rum.
scribble
Stop it.
on your hand to make an imaginary friend?
Maybe.
First of all, as a coping mechanism and your therapist, I approve. But also, as the current one of two Pans, I knew you were a child like me. Well done.
Shh, they don't need to know that though. Mm-hmm.
What don't we need to know?
You're fine.
You can tell us.
keeping-
We promise we won't tell anyone.
Friends don't keep secrets.
No, all right. I told fake barman something I wish I told him before. I never thought I'd see him again. Is that Gift the Great isn't really my name. Speaking of all these names, it is, but it's not. We're moving around letters and we're talking about stuff, and I just thought somebody ought to know. My parents named me Gift the Just All Right.
Parents are the worst. They kind of suck.
That doesn't make any sense. What kind of parent would name their child that?
I know. You know what makes it worse? Gift isn't even a full name. It's short for something.
What's it short for?
Gefelder.
Whoa.
I know it's bad.
That's a hate crime right there.
I know. You know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, if I can offer you any solace in these trying times, Gift, and I'll respect your chosen name of Gift the Great.
Thank you.
Varus is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pan's not in the business of just getting rid of people. He's gonna keep them around and toy with us that he has him. So we're gonna see him. I mean, if I was a pan, that's what I'd do. I mean, I don't know. I would do it to Smee, but he seems to have been given very willingly, so I don't think that's going to really entice passersby. No offense, Smee.
None taken. Augustus, yes.
No, not for you. For the pan.
Oh, yeah, sure. Augustus?
Hello, smart one. Now, my question. What if he would like Varys to be the new Wendy?
You mean there's going to be some sewing and some soap?
Possibly.
God, I
but
hope he
also
doesn't
would
drop
like, Also, he would like Aris to become their mother of the lost boys. Think about it.
Oh, no.
I don't think
that position has been filled by Obody.
Yeah, I think that that Aris is a little on the young side to be any sort of maternal sort of anything. And honestly, they don't really want a Wendy. They want an archetype and a character that's a Wendy. They don't want a real mom.
And I'm
But
personally more
does
of
he
a fan of Burger King.
And I was thinking junior bacon cheeseburgers. I got you.
Yes, you do indeed find a sock from Varys, which you might think about making a sock puppet out of.
Would he become Saris?
Oh no!
There's an
And
ointment
then it would
for
be
that.
Starmon, and then we'd have a whole volcano issue, and
Again, volcano. Excellent idea. It works for some. It's bold.
So what's the plan?
So
go to the
Tommy
top of the
was
tower so that I
here.
can look at what's up there.
All right. So
Yeah.
So you just.
No, I do it like with the when they say that it's cool. Is it cool, Dan, for me to go check out up there?
Oh yeah, no, you've got complete autonomy over your person. Yeah, I thank you for asking.
Okay. Well, you're in
All
charge right now.
No, yeah,
All right,
but
you head
no,
on
you're
up.
still
No, seriously. I need you to be in charge, please. Please be in charge. Please.
fine. Go to the tower.
Yay!
Oh, buddy, give me a wisdom save.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my 3 roll doesn't. Yeah, so it's total of 6, huh?
You get about halfway up, and it feels real vertigo-y, and like the wind is blowing, and you're trying to hang on to the side, like to the center of the staircase, and it is not happening. You're about 30 feet up in the air, and it's like swaying, and you're like, whoa! You were kind of crumpled onto the staircase.
Okay.
Definitely feels like you're gonna fly off.
Second plan: I send my little tiny servant up there.
We'll wind up toy.
Yeah, I say go up there, scout what's going on, and come back and report.
Oh, all right. Sally's throwing you an advantage, so you get another roll.
Okay, that's way better. Oh wow, that would be a unnatural 20. Thank you, Sally.
All right. You take a deep breath. You overcome the vertigo a little bit, and you start crawling up on all fours.
For science.
And you, with your little machine, is like bing, jumping up each staircase, like twink. So leading the way, you eventually make it all the way up. And there is indeed like a platform. It's about 10 feet in diameter. It's white marble carved. The floor of it is carved with intricate runes. The biggest thing, though, that you see on the floor is drawn. You're not sure, with paint, with dried blood. Not really sure. It says in kind of scrawled large letters, "Grow up." Now there is also a little plinth, and on top of that plinth is a large tome.
You know I can't resist a big book.
Nobody can.
Yeah, but maybe nobody can.
Okay,
No, I
Meanwhile-
do not even attempt to resist this big book.
well, let's see what everyone else is doing during this whole thing. So nobody spirals her way up. Gif, what you got?
I mean, I'm contemplating if I want to put my wingy boots on and go see what she's up to, or if I can stay here and talk to my bestie. I'm going to
Might
talk to
have
my bestie.
I was gonna say I might have to make you roll a save for that because you might have to just talk to your bestie.
Yeah, you know, I have a pair of winged boots, which are pretty great, which is great because I'm great. That's my name. At least it is my name now. It's legally changed, you know. You're great too, though. He keeps saying red rum. I'm sorry. Yeah. I know.
You see in his little eyes on your hand the little flames of the multiple fireballs that he's casting upon the children on the ship. Right
Like
now.
fire.
You just see the burning flames in his eyes. I see fire and it's burning. I see fire and it's burning.
Execute Order 66. Wait, no! Not the younglings.
Oh.
You were the chosen one.
Augustus, what be you doing?
I am about to execute Order 66.
All right. Let me know when you see any Jedis. Pan, what are you doing?
No, just the younglings. I'm sorry.
Just the younglings.
Look, those kids fired cannon at my very good friends, and they took away my best friend, my good time boy, my ride or die. They took him away. They took away the R-Man. And I need to avenge us. Also, they are keeping me from getting back into my bottle, and I'm feeling like I really need to crawl back into my bottle. And they've taken away whatever magic I have, and so I simply need to run off and attack. And so I'm going to ask the great Pan, our Pan, not the other Pan, who is also great in his own way. I mean, Gift's great, he's great, we're all great. That's what I've heard. Pan.
Hello?
Pan.
You rang.
Pan. Hello.
Hello.
I would like permission to go and execute Order 66. That's what I heard it was called.
You want permission to go and just kill all the Lost Boys?
Yes.
That seems like a gratuitous step. Can we?
They attacked!
They did. I hear you.
They kidnapped our friend, my good time boy, my ride or die.
Yes, your
My rotten soldier.
Your sweet cheese, if I remember.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I read the diary entry. I think maybe we go like before we get to 66. What's Order 65? Maybe like a strongly worded letter or a petition from the county commissioner or something.
Do we believe in corporal punishment?
I believe in the corporeal form, so why not the punishment?
Very good. All right. We shall send them all to the principal's office.
Yeah, that would really just sort of crust their bread if you sent a bunch of kids to the principal's office.
Excellent. In that case, I would like permission to take my trusty sword and my crossbow, which for reasons now looks like this, and I would like to go off and take the children to the principal's office.
I don't like that you said it that way, but nobody.
Oh, no. So I'm not sure because I'm looking at the comments, but did we get mood change? Is that what?
A while ago.
Oh, a while ago. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, a while
Well,
ago.
I guess if it's what you wanted,
It
I
do
really
affect
wish.
all pans, and you are now pan, or at least a pan.
So
So
that means I'm liking it now.
extreme mood change really is what's happening right here. You're shooting off into whatever is striking your fancy right at this moment. Ride bikes, talk about cobras, whatever you want to do. And
I don't understand your complete fascination with going off and hanging out with other people. You have just arrived to hang out with us, and now you want to run away and go play with someone else. So I will give you two options. You can either hang out with us, or I can get rid of you myself, which seems to be what you want. You want to leave, I can make sure that you leave.
I'm sorry.
me just goes, it's happening again.
I am going to take a walk up the tower steps while you think about why I said those things.
Very well.
All right.
Oh.
Well played, sir. All right. So, oh, buddy, there are things going on downtown. But you are lost. You are like, book.
Let's talk about books, baby. Let's talk about books, baby. Let's see.
It is a very large tome, and it is chained to this the plinth, but it can be opened freely.
Hold on a second. I have exactly that.
A chained up tome.
Yeah, I have exactly that. It's like got a chain thing
Wow.
and got
Yeah.
a lock there. We took the chain off earlier. Why didn't you tell me that? I would have gotten that earlier. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yep. Got a big chained up tome. It's got like a lock on there.
Yeah. But it can be opened. It's openable. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a latch on it, not so much a lock. Yeah, it's a gigantic. It's a tome of magical spells. Clearly, inside, however, on many of the magical spells is written in. And now, give me a perception check.
I'm rolling like crap tonight. Let me just see what the addition to that is. Oh, okay. So 12.
Maybe it's blood. It could be paint, but it sure, you're like magical tomes. Don't they use blood a lot?
Auto
Anyway,
success.
It's if someone has chopped off their entire fingertip and wrote in blood with their fingertip, that's probably what that would look like. And it says
Yep.
grow up. And it ruins it, like you can't see the rest of the spell because of the words grow up written across it. You're like, oh, come on. And then like you flip through the book and it's written there over and over again until you get about to the middle of the book. And there are 2 pages right in the center. And it seems to be a beautiful, complete spell. You haven't read it, but it's like that, just by glancing your eyes past it, that does seem to be like the beginning, middle, and end of a very powerful spell.
Can I get the gist of the spell?
That's a good one. Roll me an Arcana check.
That I can do. Well, that I have a healthy bonus for. All right, that would be 18 plus.
It's some sort of soul trapping spell.
A soul trapping spell.
Yeah.
So it's 18 plus 8, so it's 26.
Yeah, it's definitely a soul trapping
Soul
spell.
trapping spell.
Give me one more. No, give me animal handling.
You hate me. Oh, okay. That would be 17.
This spell has been recently cast.
Oh. A soul trapping spell recently cast in a place that the consort has been recently. This is all very valuable information. I'm totally taking this book with me.
It's chained to the plinth in a very magical and very sturdy way.
I will be like kink, kink, kink. Okay. I'm pretty sure if I rip this page out.
Oh, ripping the page out of the book. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's possible.
Are there? You said are there? There's only one spell that doesn't look written
Ruined.
on.
Yeah. You go through literally the whole book, and it does seem to be like this was the spell in the center, and then like it's like it was written on, like going back to both the front and the back. In the very back, however, is written Hangman's Tree.
This is good information. Yeah, I'm wondering like how I get this spell. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can figure out how to get this spell with me?
Sure.
Take this spell with me.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not as great. I roll a 13.
But I mean, you are an artificer. It is possible that with your tools, you could possibly remove this spell out of the center of the book without damaging it. Seeing as it is the centerfold, the literal centerfold of this book.
Okay, and I also one of the artificer skills that I have recently got, or that I have that I never really utilize, is the right tool for the job.
Oh.
And tool expertise, and any of that. So yeah. If tools are involved, I'm your girl.
You absolutely can, and you have with your artificer skills. A normal person wouldn't be able to do it, but you can unbind that centerfold.
Oh
and
yeah,
get that spell out.
I'm looking right at it. That looks beautiful.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so that's going to take a little bit of time.
Oh yeah, about an hour.
Everyone else, what are y'all doing? GIF, talking to Varus. I love this picture.
I'm still having the conversation. He's saying some wild things, and it's interesting.
GIF, I want you to give me 3 options that Varus would tell you something to do right now, and we'll make it we can make it. Oh, we have just enough time to make it a what do you call it? A thing on the chat in Twitch from Tommy to make it a poll. Yes.
Sure.
And we'll see what happens. So you give me 3 options of what Varus would tell you to do right now in this moment. She'd be like,
yes.
Come on, Tiff.
Right. So I would think that the barman would either want me to do that thing where I put on my wingy shoes and go check on No, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, he might tell me to hang on.
Cast Fireball.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
To use me other hand to practice my sweet make-out skills with Bravoglio. Because I'm going to draw eyes on this one. They'll be green. Or number 3, execute Order 66 and fireball just everything and go on my massive quest of destruction.
You know, if we leave this to the poll, they're just going to go for Fireball, right?
Yeah. Seriously.
I would too. Actually, no, I'd go with number 2, but you can go with number 3 if you want. I think that would be the popular one.
That's funnier. All right.
We could make them make out with each other. Is that an option?
Oh, we can make them make out with each other.
Isn't
There you
that's
go.
69, right? Because
that's Order 69.
well, while that happened, Pan, what are you doing? There's clearly some sort of magical chicanery going up there.
Yeah, and I went up to cool off because I don't know how long these mood swings last. You know, a goblin of my age, it just sort of happens. You get a little hot, your mood shifts.
Right.
So, I was going up the stairs to see what's going on with no.
Right, so you're heading up the stairs. All right, we'll get you there. Augustus. There's a lot of sulking going on here. What's happening?
Well, my captain scolded me and then also threatened me with going completely away, which I assumed erasing me from this plane of existence. And all I want to do is what I know how to do. I am good at exactly one thing, and that is fighting. I am very good at it. I can take a chair and surf down the stairs with it like a hoverboard in 2015. Everybody remembers that. Yeah, it was fantastic. I can go head to head with a minotaur. I can fight against my own self. I can ride an Uber crow. I can do these things, and I'm being forced to not. I don't know what to do.
Smee actually pats you on the shoulder. He's like, don't worry. I mean, I don't think he can just erase you from this plane, because that would be the pan would have to do that. He's just a pan. So
But he's my pan. But he's mine.
Well, maybe, sure, okay, good, yeah. Let's go from there.
But maybe.
Yeah. All right.
I have an idea. I'll wait until he comes back to tell him. I'll wait until he comes back. I might tell O'Buddy, but I will wait until he comes back. I might tell O'Buddy though. Yes.
Okay. All right. You just let me know when that poll finishes. Pan, you go up the staircase. Yeah, you definitely feel some consort energy here. And there's O'Buddy literally doing surgery on a giant book. Also, big note on the ground, maybe for you, maybe for someone else, does say grow up in real big giant letters all over across the floor. Just saying.
The absolute stupid. Grow up. Who would ever want to grow up? It's absolutely what? And what are you doing? Are you just casually vandalizing a library book?
Oh, you're up here. My bad. Yeah, I am not technically vandalizing. I am learning really valuable information and things that can help, say, maybe trap a soul. If we need to trap a soul. Look, if it comes down to head, then I think that we would be able to win versus Pan, because we know this thing and they don't. And I don't know if I have to read the spell and then my soul is trapped, or if I read it and I can trap another soul. But I think whoever reads it gets their soul trapped. Although, yeah, I don't know. Like the consort you said was up there, right? It had consort energy.
I can feel his little. Yeah, he's here. He's been here. He's been around.
So, would you recognize consort blood if you saw it?
I mean, he's a
awkward question.
Well, he's a fake one, but I guess in my head, I think I would know the energy and what I'm working with. So. Yes.
You would probably be able to identify it.
Let me just find a good juicy page in here. Yeah, there's some of these pages.
Juicy as in like, oh, these details. We found Varsa's diary again, or juicy as in fluid?
Well, a little bit of that. and a little bit of here we go. We'll try this page.
You read my diary?
Yeah, that's Connie.
Oh, is that his blood?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blood.
yeah, that's his blood. Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, what a time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good one. So what's that poll there say? Is it execute order? Wait, is it execute order 66 or 69? Which one was it?
It was 69.
It was 60.
We said we're saving
It's
66 for
66.
later.
Oh, it's 66.
Execute order 66.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
GIF. Hello.
Hello, God.
This is God.
Yes.
Execute order 66. You went 3 too far. 3 too far.
Back it up a little bit.
Back it up.
Oh, got you. Got you. Got
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Revenge GIF. Pink mist all the way.
Pink, pink.
Imagine pink mist. I'm just imagining pink mist. All right. So so you're like, oh, I'm a little bitch, am I? Oh, how nice. Oh, buddy, you
right here.
give me another Arcana check.
I don't even know which die to use at this point because they all bloody hate me. Hey, that was better.
Nat 21.
Oh, thank you, Red
Oh,
Mom.
that is really good, Brent. This is the perfect time because, oh, buddy, as you're going through, you do see as you're glancing, you're picking away at the threads. You're glancing at the spell, and you do see a little thing that, like, it's a drawing of. It's like, oh, that drawing has to be this little plinth, and it's like it's got a little boop boop, like little button, and like press here, and you're like, oh, boop, and a little piece of marble slides up from the bottom of the plinth, and out rolls a green ball of, well, some maybe glass, maybe some beautiful, yeah, and Pan, you're standing there, and you're like, oh, that's exactly like the ball that trapped me into that thing.
Ooh.
Oh, you said you're like, your heart kind of goes gunk, like, hey, wait a minute, full circle.
Yeah, it's a circle. It's like a
And
ball.
while that happens, GIF, what do you do?
I'm just getting mentally prepared to go on my rage. Apparently.
Are you just on who? On what? Please explain. I mean, there's Smee.
That's
There's
true.
Justice.
That's true. But what we saw was a bunch of Lost Boys and Pan.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me, I know he's involved, but listen, he's got swapped too, so he gets passed. He's with us. By execution order 66, it means I am taking out a bunch of small children if I get the opportunity.
All right, it's on.
Yeah.
All right. So Pan, buddy, what are we doing? We've got.
So, Nose got the spell, and that ball's probably got me worried. Remind me if I can touch it without getting trapped in it.
Maybe.
I'm touching it now.
Yeah,
this a
but that's a
problem?
you.
Well, Buddy's touching it.
thing.
The spell is not cast per se.
Yeah.
If I cast the spell on this, would that work?
Yeah, that's
and
what
then throw it at Pan?
I believe. That what we have to do is what was done to me before, is cast the spell on that. Please don't drop it. and
Oh, sorry.
then get
Sorry.
Pan, the other Pan, to touch it, not me. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine. Why would you accuse me of being the one you need to trap?
Nah, man. I feel like we've bonded because you've got an N that was once a part of me.
Yeah, great, good. I'm not bitter or mad or anything. No.
All right. And with that, that's the moment when you see a comet. You're like, huh, a flaming comet. No, maybe a ship. Maybe a flying galleon that looks similar, like the one that you saw floating in Sozin's comet, except it's actually now a flying ship because someone's imagination is just running wild, and it is clearly on fire from
And covered in spikes.
top to bottom, flames shooting out of every porthole, and there is Varus having, you're like, it's coming right for you, and there's Pan, there's Varus, there's a whole bunch of lost boys, and you see, give me a perception check.
All right. That would be. That's a dirty 21.
Okay, so they're not fighting, and Aris looks. I mean, okay, maybe it's just that he's sailing in on a giant flaming pirate ship through the sky, but he looks shorter, like younger, like yeah.
He's
And-
turning into a lost boy.
And you see Pan literally guiding this ship, and without saying anything with his mouth, he looks at the two of you up on top of the thing, and he beams this thought into both of your heads that no one grows up here. And then Pan, he definitely, like, as he touches your brain, he's like, wait a minute. What? And as he puffs up, and like this whole flaming ship careening towards all of you, is a perfect time to end this adventure for tonight. And we'll just have to come back next week and see what happens. All right. I think we get a little confession time. Yeah.
Okay, if I could get the rest of this book, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Nobody dies here. But this is cool. Okay, if I say the spell real fast, and then we are. What's that song that Pax used to sing? We're boned, oh gosh, we're boned, we're so boned. Boned.
It's over. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Don't try it. You've allowed this Dark Lord to twist your mind until now you become the very thing you swore to destroy. Don't lecture me, Varman. I'll see through the lies of Peter Pan. I do not fear the dark side as you. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to this new Neverland.
And all right. And the Emmy goes to. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It's for the first time ever. It's a tie. It's a tie between Oris and GIF. Oh my God! You're the co-winners. Oh my goodness! Oh yes. Oh. So why does nobody ever listen to me take me seriously about volcanoes? Seriously, they're absolutely fantastic. I mean, anything can happen in a volcano. I mean, like you can create a ring of power. You can go off. You can go off and like destroy an entire area of a continent. I mean, you can blow up the sun and take out lots of lizards. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, I don't see what's wrong with it. And for anybody who is upset about me being back in this episode, I'm very sorry.
You know, we've learned a lot today, and I'm very excited that we've accomplished it. I'm a little internally nervous about the mood swings that are happening, but if people would stop trying to run away and play games that I don't want to play and just focus on what I want to do, it wouldn't be a problem. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm starting to get a little impulsive, and I feel like I'm regressing a little bit, but at least we know how we can trap the other lane. Pan, the one who's not nearly as cool as I am, and then this sort of Never Land will be my. We're gonna have to work this out. I'm looking forward to switching letters around. Oh God, I hope I'm still willing to switch letters at some point. What will I ask for in return to give back this N? Uh-oh.
Sorry. Yeah. Well. Oh, I guess I'm Smee. Wait. Smee. Oh God. Yeah, we're boned. This is just like that nightmare I had last time when it happened. And then there was just like a big comet, and then we all died, and then we all got back up and did the whole thing over again. We're boned. I'm just gonna make out with my hand.
Well, while the hand making out is happening, we'd like to remind you that we are back here 4 nights a week. Tomorrow we are back here at 12:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time with Crafting with the Crew. 9 p.m. Gothic Horror Gaming returns. Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare, the collaborative writing process. And we'll be back on Monday at 8 p.m. with Modern Monday with Lady Prudence, and then on Tuesday, continuing adventures into the Feywild, Part 2. Episode, whatever episode we're on.
5.
Yeah, thank you. 5, sir. Now, but always remember, dear friends, that we are here for you, with you, part of you, and we want you to also not grow up. So thank you very much for being a part of us right here.
What he said.
Oh, did Paolo freeze?
I
No,
did.
he's back.
And then I'm back. All right,
Now
my
I'm back.
friends. I hope that was all the things that we had to talk about. Thanks for joining us tonight on episode 4 of Into the Feywild 2, the UnPANsing. Check us out on Insta, TikTok, all of the stuff to find your updates. Check us out all of the other places. Until then, my friends, this has been Nat 21 Adventures. When a natural 20 just won't do, you need a Nat 21. Glamsky.
Always roll that silly little thing.